Hello and welcome to this video. What I'm hoping, if this recording works, to do today is check out the day one of the IAE. It's Star Citizen. So this is not what I expected, to have to do character creation again. I just did a quick patch. I shouldn't have to do character creation. What's going on here? Yes, because I clicked the wrong button there. This is the Arzon account, so this is male account, not female. Skadoop-doop-doop-doop-doo. Just check. Yeah, no, I could have gone back. Okay. Right. There we go. It's somewhere closer to how my guy looks. Sorry about this, I did not expect to have to do this bit. Eyebrows are fine, styling's fine, everything's fine. Cool, done. Well, come on then, let me complete it. Accept. There we go. Skip tutorial, absolutely 100%, definitely yes. Stanton, new Babbage, because that's where we need to go anyway, so, right. Play game. Confirm. Now we'll have to sit through like a 5-minute loading screen. I might edit that out for you guys watching the video. And I might also edit out walking through New Babbage because that can be quite laggy during IAE. But we'll see how that goes. Now, as you saw there, since I've literally just updated the game to include the stuff for IAE, I have not seen what's shown today. I can't even remember which manufacturer it is today. So this will be as much a surprise for me as it is for you, unless you've seen anything already from other guys doing information on Star Citizen. They've updated the music in this patch actually. Because I don't think this tune used to play on the loading screen. Did it? It just sounds different to me, but I don't know why. It's like more intense. Now this sounds more like the tune I remember. and then dink, there's another tune coming in. Oh, here we go. Yeah, definitely feeling the lag. You know what I might do? Since we have no intention of flying today, I might just put the civvies on. Come on, access storage. That's assuming I've got any civvies. Can't remember if I sold them all or not. Clothing. We have some of the Christmas stuff from last year. I also have that basic jumpsuit. That'll do. Some boots. There we go. Since we're not leaving the planet, don't need breathing apparatus or anything, so we can just go in clothes. Okay, lag's not terrible so far. Get rid of game chat, don't need that. Boom, 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 boom. Right, this way to IAE, the Interstellar Aerospace Expo. Should be to my right because we need to go to the Tobin Expo. Right, gotta wait a minute on our train. November 22nd to December 5th. So it's like just short of like, well, I suppose it is probably about 2 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, if you include the 22nd, it's going to be like 14 days. Yeah, 2 weeks. During this period, there is free flight. Essentially, you don't have to buy a starter package to actually get into the game. You can just download it and jump in, and then you can rent ships from the place that we're going to. So you come to New Babbage, you go to the Tobin Expo Centre, which if you're starting from the Habs there, so if you have New Babbage as your starting place, you just saw there, you just basically walk straight to the stairs from the exit. Hop on this train, and it will be the next stop, which is just down there a little bit. So there's the building that's the residential building. I call it the clothes peg. It's quite an easy landmark to spot when you're flying over the city in your ship. And you can actually land on top of that. There is a landing pad up there. At least there used to be anyway. I mean, I've done it, but... Right, this should be Tobin. Yep. Exit this way. Extinguish threats, fight for peace. Oh, there's a little bit of lag starting to hit. We're getting into the busy area now, so... There'll be lots of people in here, so we've got the stairs, and this will take us into the entrance. So this is where you've got the in-game merch stores. So they can like buy t-shirts and stuff for your character. Right, go to a lift, anyone will do. Now there are 2 halls. Now on day 1 only one will be available, which it looks like is Apex. What happens is, so we'll have a look, Crusader and Tumbril are on today. Now they'll still be in this hall tomorrow. Tomorrow on the other hall, Aegis will come in, and they'll be in for 2 days. And then the day after that, once Crusader Tumbril are finished, you got Mirai and Misk. So it's one of the alien companies, and a human company that uses a lot of their tech, the Mirai tech. That's why their symbols are quite similar. So it goes like that the whole way through. So each company's in for 2 days, and they alternate through the halls. So we're going to Apex. Funny, I thought it usually started with Zenith. No, don't suppose it matters. That took longer than normal. Oh, getting the lag again. Let me out of the lift. So yeah, you got the holographic company emblems. Now Tumbril is ground vehicles, so we'll see them in a moment as well. Let's see what ships we've got here. Hello, hello. So we have a couple of spirits, a Herc. That looks like the new one in the middle, which is Crusader's new starter ship that's just been added. So we'll check that. So I think that's the C1, and then where's this, the C1? Which member of the Spirit family? Alright, so this is the A1, and that means that one over there will be the C1. So I haven't had a chance to fly the Spirit ships yet. So this is the military grade one, so it's a bomber. That's what these are. These are big bombs. They're not the biggest, but... And then there's the cockpit and beds. 1, 2. Yeah. 2-person ship. Yeah, there's your shower, there's your little kitchen area. That would be all your... well, some of the components, more of the components here. I think this might work as a cargo space. So the C1 over here That'll be the, whoops, wrong button. That'll be the cargo variant. So instead of having the bombs, it'll have an actual cargo space, I believe. Yeah, transport. So you'll see you still got this little entryway here, and then here where the bombs were is a full cargo bay, and then up here it's basically going to be the same. So yeah, bunk, kitchen, bin, cockpit. Over here is one of the Hercs. I think there's two versions. There's like the military one and there's a civilian one. Considering this has the dark paint job, I think this might be the military one. Yeah, the A2, the Herc. So this is the military grade. This thing opens front and back, so you could essentially use this as like an armoured vehicle transport ship. Or heck, any kind of vehicle transport ship. You roll it in the back and roll it out the front. But yeah, here's the big bombs this one has. So this is the Big Daddy bombs. Ooh. Quick! Somebody opened the door for lead, so I was like, quick, jump in with them! So this is one of the bigger ships you can get in game. It's the engines, components, one of the turrets, I think. Yeah, so you got access to turrets. Is it more turrets on the other side, or... oh, it's the habitation. Because the turrets are remote on this one. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, 8-person bunks. Right, something's not right with this music. Give me a second. I think... is that coming from... that? No. So that music is very, very loud. I got it. So we've got like armor lockers, and then up here you've got the cockpit. So like pilot, co-pilot, and engineering probably. Oh, gunner seat for another one of the remote turrets. And then we'll go check the other ship that's in this room, and then we can go check the other rooms. So this other one is the ship I'm not familiar with at all, because like I say, it literally just got put into the game like today. So So, let's go say hello to the Intrepid, which has these interesting little cargo bay bits here that drop down. So this is classified as a starter ship. Currently my starter ship is the Sealan, the alien one. So we've got our cockpit here. The ship has an asymmetric design, which a lot of people don't like. I like asymmetric ships, so you know, I'm quite happy with that. This will be your living quarters, so weapon storage, armour, bed, bathroom, seating area, kitchen area, and then back here will be the cargo section. So like I said, these two little pods, see one on either side, they drop down. Oh, this one's actually closed. Open door. And then you drop that, and that's how you load it. So you put your boxes in from the outside, and then you pop it up, close the door. So you can access that from in here if you needed to. Like if you wanted to take one of the boxes out, like put it here, if it maybe was containing components or something that you needed to swap out. But yeah, being a starter ship, there's not a lot to see here. Okay, so what else do we have in the other rooms? Do we have a map? Yeah, so any of these ships you can actually rent them for free for like 1 day. So you just click on them and you can rent them, and you just go to any hangar and just launch. So that's MISC ships. So anything in this hall? Ah, this is going to maybe be the tumbrel section? Oh wait, no. Ah, there's my baby, the Mercury Star Runner. I have one of these. I always try to get one of these. I love these. It reminds me of the Ebon Hawk from Knights of the Old Republic. It has that sort of feel to it. Ah, there's some tumbrel. And there's the other Herc, that's the civilian model. So it doesn't have the bomb, so it's got even more storage. But essentially, other than that, it's basically identical, so we don't even need to look at that one. So we have the Storm, the Nova, which is a full battle tank, and the Storm anti-aircraft. So the AA has this missile pod up on top. I think these are accessed from the front here. Yeah. So it has this little drop down for the seat. Both the Storms are essentially the same interior. So then you got your little window here. That would be all your displays. But we're not allowed to activate it weapons wise in there, so I'm not even sure if it would let me power it up. Like I said, that one's the same. Nova, I've never actually been in a Nova. Don't know why not, because it's been in for a few years. It was definitely here last year. I'm pretty sure it was here the year before too. This is my third IAE, I think. Third or fourth? Yeah, so that's your gunner seat, like pilot, co-pilot. So it's the C1 Herc commercial version. Now if you saw my last video on this game, you've actually seen the interior of this ship, because I did take it out if I remember right. Oh, somebody's got the hidden cargo hold open. Creep in here. Boop. Yeah, this is one of the funny things about this ship that I didn't show. It's got this like hidden section underneath, and you can pop out into different rooms. Closer. Under. And let me out. Hello? Well, so this would be the room for like hacking data from other ships. If you go there, that takes you back into the cargo room where we were a second ago, and that would be where you would store all the data. That's for the turrets, one up, one down. And through here is the main sort of living section, so you have your recreation here. And you got the chessboard normally sits here. You move a certain chess piece, which I can never remember off the top of my head which one it is, and the whole table slides to reveal the hidden entrance to those underground tunnels. And over here is the sleepy quarters. This is a 3-person ship, so there are 3 beds. 2 bathrooms, just to be extra nice. And down here, through the neck, to the cockpit. So you got 2 seats here, some weapon storage. Should point out that you go through here for the engineering section, and there's more access to the pipes in here. Like I said, that sort of pipe section there goes like through the whole ship. Okay, let's see what else we have on display. So if the terminal's up here, I wonder what's downstairs. So we'd usually have vehicles downstairs. I can't think what else the Tumbrel has. In the rain, they got the 2 Storms, the Nova. Right, hulls 4 and 5. So this is what I'm planning to do each day throughout this event, is basically pop down, see what that day's ships are, have a little wander around, and give you guys a little tour. I'm sure there are a ton of other videos on YouTube doing exactly the same thing. Starfighter Inferno. Oh, where? That's the 3rd Herc. So you've got the A1, B1, C1. So which one's that? Anyway, all the Hercs basically look the same. So this is Starfighter Inferno, which has big massive Gatling gun, and that's really all it has. But that thing's like a size 5, which is like huge. These 2 ships are basically designed to take on like capital ships. So they have effectively capital ship weapons just mounted on a smaller ship. This is an Ion. So this one basically takes down shields. So you would essentially work them in pairs. So this one would come up, blast the shields with this massive cannon here. And then this one lets rip with the basically giant machine gun there, and tears through the hull. And in between the 2 of them, they basically just take out the capital ship. That's essentially how they are designed to work. But they're just fighter craft, so they just have a cockpit. There's no like living space or anything in them. I thought I turned the volume down on the music. Why can I still hear the music? I did. Music's down. That's weird. Now music must be coming from another source, but I can't think what. I closed down the only website I had open in the background.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
So downstairs is usually the holographics section that shows you ships that haven't come to the game yet. And yeah, Tumbrel has a couple of buggies. So you got the Cyclone. So you got the weaponized one, the anti-aircraft one, and that's just sort of standard one. It does have a gun, but it's like a smaller gun. Anything over this side? Is there any Tumbrel bikes? No, there's more of the Cyclones though. That'll be a racing one there. The RN. Recon. So that would be a scanner one. Okay, through here should be the holographics. And then this will be the last room for today's tour. And we have Tumbrel bikes aren't available yet. So the Ranger. So eventually, in fact these holograms are probably bigger than the bike will actually be, you would have access to these bikes. You'll see guns on them there. There will also be a race model that doesn't have guns that might be shown around here. No. Well, this is that big cruise liner they're planning to bring in at some point. Crusader Genesis Starliner. Yep. So that's like a big personnel transport. So like a big giant cruise ship. And that's it. Kind of expected to see more there, but you know. Well, that's day one of the IAE. Like I said, any vehicle that you see physically here, holograms aren't because they're not in game yet. But any physical vehicle, like you can walk up to it. If I highlight it, there'll be a spot where you can catch it and it'll... Am I not close enough? No, it's just going to do the interactive. Hey, I put my guy's boots on. Why is he not wearing his boots? You can probably click on their... Oh yeah, you go to the descriptor. Used to be you could just click on the ship itself, but... Descriptor works as well. But yeah, you can rent any of these vehicles completely free for one game. I was going to say one game day, but no, I think it's one game day is like a few minutes. No, it's one real world day. Yeah, 24 hours. So you can have a lot of fun. Like essentially what you could do is you come in here, you grab one of the Hercs, which are like one of the bigger cargo ships. Run a bunch of cargo missions, just like absolutely stack them, and just run them for the day that you're able to rent it. And because this room's available for 2 days, you come back and grab one of the other Hercs the second day, or even the same one again, and run it for a second day, and just make bucket loads of money. And then you've got loads of money to like, certainly in-game money to like buy like one of the other ships. So that's something that you can do. But yeah, so we'll end it there for today. Thanks for coming, and see you in the wilds.